So hello there and welcome back to another video of mine. Today, after a failed attempt earlier today, I have for you a very fast, actually 16 game tick general block duplicator. Yes, in beta 1.7.3. So what this guy does, as the name suggests, is that it duplicates arbitrary blocks that you put in here that aren't transparent and cannot be powered. So the ores or whatever. And I've also hooked up a little TNT duper with some holding cells here to blow up the blocks, because it's a lot of blocks, you know. every 16 game ticks, it's quite a lot. So the duper runs on the 16 game tick clock, while the TNT duper runs on a 32 game tick clock to not destroy the items that get generated when the TNT explodes. I also timed the TNT to the block stream, so the blocks are block 36 when the TNT explodes. Yeah, I guess we can already start it. There's not much more to talk about. It's just gonna go ahead and dupe. Yeah. So how this works, I already explained how this, well, not really, but you've already seen it in an older video of mine. So you've already seen some of the mechanics, like how we generate the headless piston here, for example. Yeah, you can see here we're duping gold blocks. To dupe gold blocks, we also need to use our pistons, and that's why we have a piston duper below here. And the reason it is so fast is pretty much because I made it small and just optimized a lot of stuff. Previously we had a double piston extender here, for example, which was completely unnecessary. So yeah, it's really fast now. Actually, it could be made faster if you could figure out how to make this water spill over quicker. Because if you could do that somehow, who knows, then you could potentially go down to a 12 game tick clock, because everything else would work at 12 game ticks. So this top system would work at 12 game ticks, this piston looper would work at 12 game ticks, and then the duping setup itself would also work at 12 game ticks, apart of course from this one piston here. And the rail as well. Actually, there's a funny mechanic here that I didn't know when we made the last video. So rails have the same butting behavior as pistons, so we can just butt them from like one block above. So it's kind of funny. Okay, we can see now. Let's collect our gold blocks down here. Wow, amazing! We're rich. We are rich. We can also stop the machine and then like insert a different block type, for example a diamond block. Now this machine is gonna do blocks, you know, that's how easy it is, literally. Super simple. Amazing. Of course, this is kind of not really something you would actually want to do, but maybe you want to make like some crazy survival world where you have like infinite resources or something. I don't know. There are a couple of obsidian blocks in this contraption. I actually forgot one down here. A bit more, like it's one block too low. This one should be here. These obsidian blocks are there when this machine fails, to not fail horribly. You know, there's also one here and one there. So there are a couple of savers here that would save the machine. And another thing, this TNT duper uses a sponge. Sponges are usually not obtainable in beta. So what you kind of have to do, or would have to do, is not use this duping setup, but use a general block duplicator to dupe the TNT blocks required to blow up the blocks you've duped. It's kind of a lot of duping going on, but that's actually doable, but not with this machine, because this machine powers the block that is getting duped. This is because this piston in the middle is getting attacked from 5 of the 6 sides that are available. So we have to have a headless piston here on the side. We also have the line pushing forth and back. We also have to pull out the result block that we get. And on top of all of that, we also need to push in a piston from somewhere. Literally, the only free space we have here on this normal piston is the top, or of course this block here. The top is a lot more difficult to get to than the block there, so just opted for this one. But if you want to make a general, like a TNT duplicator, a glass block duplicator or something, then you'd have to somehow get the pistons in differently and power the piston, like that normal piston from below here somehow. Okay, in the video description you will find a world download to this world and the video links to the old duper and the failed video where I used a modded client that enables stuff that isn't usually possible, and I didn't really realize that. That was stupid. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope this is maybe not really useful, but it is fun to watch at least. It's really fun to watch, especially in here. I mean, this is just really cool what's happening here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thanks for watching, and till next time.